Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for joining the Energy Nexus podcast.
It's a pleasure.
This afternoon, we've had such a great insights that have been happening around the conference. Obviously, we're having this conversation at the sideline of the Namibia International Conference, and the theme this year is Road to First Oil and Beyond. From your own personal perspective, what do you think about the theme?
Thank you for asking this question. And first, I will introduce myself. So I'm Brice Lacrampette from France. I'm living in Namibia now, and I'm representing TechnipFMC as a country manager for Namibia. So I think the thematic of this event this year is really where we are now in Namibia, this inflection point where we are on the road to first oil. We all expected FID to come, and I think we saw very good engagement and commitment from this morning, the authorities. Madam President was there. I mean, that's very good signs for the things to happen in Namibia. And we saw as well all the IOCs or the operators that are having exploration activities in Namibia that were there with SVP, VP, so a lot of management being there. So I think we are on the way to the first oil.
And building on that, what is your company actually, what is their role? What role are you planning to play in terms of moving Namibia from first discovery to the actual exploration?
TechnipFMC is one of the leaders in subsea activities. For those that do not know exactly what is subsea, we're coming after exploration. And as TechnipFMC, we're able to provide everything, like turnkey solution to our clients. We are doing what we call subsea production system. You may have heard about SPS. We are providing Christmas trees, manifolds, wellheads, and at the same time, we are doing subsea umbilical risers and flowline. SURF, so we have a lot of acronyms in our industry. And what we bring in Namibia for the way to a first oil is our experience. Our experience is in big projects, new frontiers, track record in deep water as well. And all of this, we're trying to optimizing with our solutions the time to first oil. So decreasing the risk, decreasing interfaces, optimizing the life cycle of the equipment, so all of this.
Yes. You mentioned that you're now based in Namibia. That is you personally. How long has TechnipFMC been in the country?
Our philosophy that we deploy in other new frontier basins such as Guyana or Suriname is being there in advance.
Okay.
So even if we are not supporting that much this drilling phase, we have a bit of scope providing wellheads, but our core business is clearly subsea. We want to be there before, being sure that we can pave the way for the projects to come. And this, if I try to translate it, is like building the workforce. We currently have 23 Namibian employees in our workforce. Those guys have been trained, for some of them, in our facilities in Angola, Ghana, and Nigeria. And those guys are the technical services personnel aimed to work in our future base in Namibia. And on the other side, we got 5 guys working in our office in Paris, dedicating more to discover engineering, project, tendering, and the last 6 months was dedicating to their specialization for the work they're going to have in Namibia. And we are proud about that. That's our people now. And 2 of those ladies are in what we call the French Petroleum Institute School, and they are doing a master's in petroleum engineering. And I can tell you we have a lot of commitment for our young Namibians. And I forgot to mention as well that among all of this, we have like 51% of ladies in our personnel. So that's for our workforce. And at the same time, we are building our asset here in Namibia. So this starting, as mentioned 2 years ago, with our business office in Windhoek. But as I told you last time, we have as well, we are on the way to build our own service base in Vallis Bay, big service base. And for that, we are taking the lessons learned of Guyana, doing right the first time, big service base, because we have good hope in development in this new basin in Namibia. And we want to do it now.
Absolutely. And what you are mentioning now obviously speaks to local content, which is obviously a big subject. And it was even covered earlier on with the president talking about making sure that there is investment to the people, mutual beneficial investment that we are seeing with investors, so that we don't have, a situation where one party is benefiting over the other. So it's clear that from Technique FMC, you are seeing that that is the road to go, and you are investing in terms of, especially around women
Yeah.
being key player in your business. That is very encouraging.
Yes, and I mean, this is what we did for our own employees because we want to make sure that we can start with our local workforce. We start earlier as well because we want to be sure that this first generation of Namibians be able to train the new generation of Namibians. And as we are, let's say, a leader on this energy sector, we want to try to transmit our knowledge to other Namibians. And that's why we, through our partner with PetroFund, we got another partnership with universities. So, and last year we developed a subsea engineering class in Nust universities. And we teach a class of subsea engineering to 25 students.
Sure.
Here again, 50-50 male-female. And at the end, we organize what we call the first subsea project in Namibia, virtually. But we ask those guys to behave like contractors, tendering the first project. And among these 5 teams, we got one team that did an amazing job.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations on
Thank
all
you.
of that successes. So coming to my next question, which is how early should project delivery how early should project delivery partners be involved in shaping development strategies?
So that's a very good question. As TechnipFMC, we do believe that early engagement is key as well as collaboration. If you are in a position where you can early engage with your client, your operator, this is a way to shape smarter project. You can remove the risk, you can reduce the life cycle, you can improve the manufacturing, so you can do a lot of things that at the end make the project safer in terms of risks, safer in terms of pure safety. So as TechnipFMC, we include the safety by the design, and we are able as well to reduce the interfaces. So everything must simpler for our clients. But what is key as well is not only collaborate with our clients, is try to collaborate with the entire ecosystem. That's why it's very important as well to be close to regulators, NOC, suppliers, the full ecosystem. And when you succeed to do that, at the end, you're successful.
Amazing. And I think for me, what's encouraging is that it also, again, echoes the sentiment that was shared earlier this morning, especially from the founder of this platform, when she said the vision for this platform, it's also to drive collaboration and to make sure that the entire ecosystem works together. Because if we do that, then Namibia wins. So it's really, really encouraging to hear
100%
that from
aligned
them.
with Selma words this morning. You're right.
Amazing, amazing. So, cost discipline is critical. We all know that that is important. How can operators and contractors collaborate more effectively to manage this?
As long as you succeed to collaborate closely with your clients, this develop wins.
Yes.
So we got solutions, the one we called in TechnipFMC Subsea 2.0, that is to standardize as much as we can. By standardizing, you can optimize the manufacturing, you can include the safety by design, and you can provide visibility, predictability for your clients. We got some good example of this kind of collaboration. We work with Total Energy in Angola for Block 17 for several projects, just like Clove, Girasol, Rosa. And another one I have in mind is what we did in Nigeria with the Shell for Bonga project. So as long as you succeed to engage early with your clients, cost is coming with because you provide visibility.
Amazing. So, what is Technip FMC's long term commitment to Namibia? And what does success look like for you guys in this country?
So for us, clearly, we came in Namibia because we believe in the potential of this basin.
Yes.
Not only Orange Basin, but all the other ones. So clearly, we are not coming for one project, but for all the others to come. So that's why, as well, the success will be to be able to develop our workforce, the guys we have now that are ready to go, but we have like a huge recruitment plan with Namibians, for Namibians. And this is not new. we are not trying to reinventing the wheel here in Namibia. As long as we have visibility and commitment, we're able to proceed with what we did, for example, in Guyana, with today having more than 80% of our service base managed by Guyanese people. So this is clearly the plan we have here for Namibia, sustainable plan for Namibia, for TechnipFMC obviously, but a common success.
Great stuff. In closing, as a country manager for Technip FMC in Namibia, what is it that you want to share with our subscribers as well as industry stakeholders that you think is critical and it's something that you've always wanted to share?
But I mean, as we started this interview, I mean, Namibia is in a very inflection point where we can see the things going to happen. We are still in the alignment of organizing the contractors and operators with the supply chain and ecosystem globally. I can see in Namibia a lot of potential. I mean, not only with the basin and the oils to come, but I mean, finding a way to bring everybody together for great success. So I would say, let's make this thing happen. I hope that authorities and operators will find a way to get this FID. And again, we are ready to make it a great success with our team for TechnipFMC. May I will say, with Namibia, by Namibians and for Namibians.
Mr. Brice, on the same note of that energy of making this happen, thank you so much for your time
Thank you for your time as well.
and sharing your insights with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.